Welcome to the broadcast, whether you're watching live with me today or you're watching on the replay. I appreciate you being here, and feel free to ask questions as we go along. If you're watching on the replay, you can ask questions and I'll come back and respond to them. So today I'm answering the question, is clutter a series of postponed decisions? Now, this has come up because I've been doing a lot of research on kind of what people are looking for in organizing. And I'm stumbling upon a lot of blogs or tweets or things that people, organizing professionals and other people are just saying that clutter is just a series of postponed decisions. Well, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. However, there's so much more to the story. And somebody hearing that is going to just, and nothing else beyond it, may potentially feel defeated, right? I always equate decluttering to dieting. I mean, if it was easy, we would all just do it, right? People say calories in, calories out. Common sense, right? But there's so much more to it. So, yes, clutter is a series of postponed decisions. And every time I hear this, I think of the lyric by the great Neil Peart. I can't even do it. I can't even speak today. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice, right? It's free will. But what happens is with clutter, letting go of things, a lot of reasons why we postpone those decisions is because we either become paralyzed. We have so much stuff, we don't know where to start. So there's that one thing, there's so much stuff. Then there's okay, I'm going to go in and do it. And we come across an item. And here's the first example. It's sentimental. We don't want to let it go. We don't want to let it go because it makes us happy, or we don't want to let it go because we feel like the person that gave it to us is going to be upset if we let it go. So that holds us back. Other things that can hold us back is, we have a lot of maybe beauty products. This came up with a friend of mine the other day. We have stuff that, like in our bathrooms, that we stopped using and we feel guilty just throwing it in the trash, or we don't know what to do with it. And, taking the time to recycle it. Things like that can hold us back. Coming across items that are valuable and we want to sell them, but there's so much more involved in selling them. Where do we sell it? Do we put it on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Craigslist, any of those places? And then how do we do it? So, you could make the decision that you want to sell it, but it still sticks around because there's so much more involved in getting it done. Other reasons are we feel paralyzed by, embarrassment, shame, guilt of, wow, I spent so much money on all of this stuff. I can't just let it go. So really, yes, of course, we're postponing decisions, but there's so much more to it. So if you're struggling to let go of things, I urge you to look back at some of my prior lives. I've been doing this almost 3 months now, weekly, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and I've been doing it on Facebook and YouTube. And I've answered some of the questions, about letting go and the questions that you should ask yourself, and what the questions that you should ask yourself, and what are the easy ways to let go of things. Split that out. So anyways, yes, again, it is a series of postponed decisions, but there's so much more to it. I mean, it'd be great if I could just say, just stop procrastinating and it'll get done. I wish that would help for me. I'm a huge procrastinator, because, it's like, what's holding you back? So one tip that I will give you today is, if you have a lot of clutter and you have a lot of things that you can't decide about, try and just focus on the easy stuff first. Let go of, obviously trash should be very simple to let go of. Anything that really needs to get let go of, recycling, junk mail, things like that. If you're dealing with paper, if you're dealing with physical items, let go of things. And I'll go back to that, the recycling thing. A lot of people are so nervous about throwing things in the trash, and the recycling or the trash companies would probably not like me saying this, and I'm going to post the link that I shared with my friend. Most of the trash companies will actually receive your trash and put it on a conveyor belt and pull out what can be recycled. And the reason why we do recycling and recycle bins is because it makes it easier for the trash companies. It costs them less money to have the people in the hazmat suits picking through all of this stuff. So it is good. I mean, it definitely makes the process better. It ensures that if there is a company not doing that, that will be the stuff will be recycled, but just let it go. And what you can tell yourself is, if you are throwing a bunch of stuff away because you just need to get it done and all the other stuff is holding you back, just know that you're going to be good in the future. You're not going to just buy products and not use them. You're going to find other ways to use them up. And yeah, so that's really all I had for you today. I just wanted to address that. It's been, weighing on my mind. I'm actually going to sit down and write a blog about this as well. So again, I urge you to watch any of my former shows from prior weeks. Just pick through. If you're on Facebook, they should all be in one playlist. And again, I'm on YouTube. They're all in one playlist. And I hope you have an awesome day. I don't know. Somebody was popping in here and there, but no comments today. So I'm going to keep this one short. And I'll see you next week. Next week, I am going to be talking with my good friend and business coach, Priscilla Hanson Mahoney. She's going to be talking about Trello with us, which is a topic that I love. So I hope you all have an amazing day. And again, see you next week. Bye.